My name is Iola Doris Bronson Brown. My birthday is March 22nd, 1941, and I'm the oldest.
You are the oldest out of Margaret Brown's
children. When I reached 12 years old, I found out that she was my mother. And I was taken from North Carolina and moved to New York. And that's when I realized she was not my sister, she was my mother. My grandmother was you know what a midwife is?
Yes.
My grandmother was a midwife. Started school. If she would go to deliver a baby, she was a midwife for white people. She went, she took me and Joe. So that means we lived with white people. And we really didn't know the difference. We thought that they were all the same. Went in the store and I asked him for a soda. Well, in New York they call them sodas. In North Carolina they call them pops. He gave me a box of baking soda. I said, that's not what I want. I want a soda, a drink. And he tells me, well, if that's what you want, nigga, that's what you ask for. And I got a smart mouth. My grandmother had to pack me up and send me back to New York. She couldn't let me. She couldn't let me stay in North. That's when I found out the difference between black and white. I didn't know that before. I thought we were all the same.
Linda Gibson. I don't have a middle name.
Oh, you don't have a middle name?
I was the only one that didn't have a middle name.
Okay. And when is your birthday?
11/18/52. How hard she worked to make sure that we were brought up correctly, fed. She was a hard worker, especially after my dad left. She had to go out there and provide for us. Paulette.
Paulette?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why is that?
Because she worried me. She worried me. I mean, no, we were just close, her and I. Addie, she lived in the South. Ray was up here with us, and Sylvia was the youngest. Lived on Tinton Avenue, from Tinton Avenue to Home Street, from Home Street to Stebbins Avenue.
And did you move to Plainfield, New Jersey when everybody else did?
No. My mother did. My mother moved there, became a foster parent, and she adopted Norman and Gregory.
Emily Paulette Scott, 9/23/58. A childhood with Maul. She was there for us, doing everything she could for us. Working here, working there. She's been a foster parent with other children to be around and help people. And that's just how my mom is. And I guess I'm doing just like she do. Whatever we needed, we got it. If she couldn't get it, we got it later. The thing about my mom was she didn't play. I was a good woman. Everybody loved Margaret Brown. They call her Momma Brown. Everybody came to her house. Thanksgiving time, Christmas time. There was people there, you would thought they was our family. But she was a 10 patrol supervisor. Like for the buildings. We lived in the project, and she would supervisor going around doing tenant patrol, getting tenant patrol together so that people could sit downstairs in the building and make the building better, a better place. For when people come in, they sign their name and say where they going. So that helped with a lot of crime. 92 when she started working, and we had to stop her from working because she was getting sick, and we didn't know that she was sick, but she passed out on the job. We didn't find out she had stage 4 cancer afterwards, but she kept trying to get out. She would sneak out the house. I'm in the bed next to her, sleep. She gone. She done got up, made her bed up. She going to work.
All the way from Cadellas and Boosie, I got to meet them guys and dealt with them in clubs there, and it was pretty nice. And then we moved back, and then when we moved back, we wind up going to back over there in the Bronx. But we didn't move in 680 until we wind up moving on McCombs Road. I was a baby, you know, baby Ray.
Boy, y'all was tight.
I stayed in the kitchen a lot.
So you got the recipe.
Yeah, I cooked a whole lot, you know, because nobody didn't want to mess with a tall, skinny looking somebody. They were always one of the bow-legged, big Afro guy and stuff like. So I was always
using other things to get the type of woman that you wanted.
Yeah, exactly right.
Talented after all the different experiences.
You know, I was, because I wind up learning how to be more responsible. You know, and that wasn't easy coming from the hood. Let me tell you, before 9F, we was in 17A. That was upstairs. We moved to 9F. I married the girl in 9F. That's my first marriage.
My name is Sylvia Lee Brown, and my birthday is 7/31/60.
7/31/60.
July.
Wow, 31st.
31st, 1960. Yes.
So you are the youngest
of
Margaret Brown's children.
Yes. And the spoilers.
Yes, the most. They say you are the mouthpiece.
You know, why do they say that? My mother was my rock. She was behind me in everything. It wasn't nothing. I didn't have to ask my mother for nothing. She gave it to me. Your grandmother, Belinda. We was tight. I mean, you talking tight. We would Paulette when we was coming up. But not so much because Paulette had a boyfriend. So that left me. So it was me and Belinda. Our childhood was nothing we didn't have. Nothing we didn't, I mean, nowhere.
And grandma made it happen with a 3rd grade education.
Yes. That's the crazy thing about it. Because as long as we did good in school, y'all could go anywhere y'all want. And on weekends, your grandmother, my sister Belinda, either we went to the Apollo or to the movies. We went every weekend. We had a beautiful
child.
childhood.
At the Apollo when they was booming.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And here I was like 8 years old. Ray was a mama's boy. He sucked his thumb. Yes. He said, and Ray, you better get up and mop them floors, because she made sure Ray mopped every one of them room floors. And Ray was in there, and they said, they used to call Maul, Grandma Brown, Maggie, because she was the mother of the block. And Maggie, he gonna be a little punk. Him with all these girls. My mother did her thing.
Yeah.
She did her thing.